If you have a truck that sometimes sits idle, and you want to make some passive income from it, you are in the right place. In this video, I am going to cover some awesome ways to make passive income by renting out your truck. I include rental strategies for everything from a semi-truck to a simple pickup truck, and everything in between, like box trucks and vans. What I love about these strategies is that you are taking a dormant asset and finding a way to activate its earning power, with basically no effort and no time commitment on your part. If you want to take this strategy further, you can make this a standalone business by buying or leasing trucks solely for the purpose of renting them out. If you're tired of being a driver, this may be a really awesome strategy for you. More on that as well. Okay, we've got a lot to cover, so let's get into it. How to rent out your semi-truck. If you have a semi-truck that is not seeing constant action, you can rent it out on sites like coop.com. They are a rider company, so they are a pretty established shop. You can also list your semi on sites like rentalyard.com. I called them on the date of this video to learn more about the process. They told me that you need to buy a monthly subscription, which is $295 for a starter pack. For that, you can advertise your truck for rental on their online website as well as get your truck advertised on their monthly newsletter. How much can you make renting out your semi-truck? You may be able to earn more than $5,000 per month renting out your semi-truck according to coop.com. They indicated that one owner generated $59,915 in 3 months using their service. If you want to get more precise estimates on how much you can make, just use their revenue tool, which I have provided in the link below. You just put in how many tractors and trailers you have available to rent and the rental period you want. It will then provide an estimate of revenue. At the time of this video, when I typed in 1 tractor and 1 trailer for a 31-day period, it estimated revenue of $5,890. That's pretty awesome for a nearly completely passive income stream. If you are enjoying this video, please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons. They help a ton and really motivate me to create better and better videos. Thanks. How to rent out your box truck. If you have a box truck, you can also rent it out on a variety of platforms. Coop.com lets you do this for box trucks, as well as semis, so check them out. You can also explore other platforms like Fetch Truck and Fluid Truck. How much can you make renting out your box truck? If you choose to rent out your box truck full-time, you can make between $15,000 and $25,000 per year according to Fluid Truck. Using Coop's calculator, you could make a little over $3,000 for a single truck renting for a 31-day period. Of course, you don't have to rent it out full-time. You can do this opportunistically and just use this option to generate some extra income. Either way, the money seems pretty decent. How to rent out your van. If you've got a van, you also have some great rental options. If you have a cargo van, you can go on places like Fetch Truck and Fluid Truck to rent it out. You can also use more general car rental platforms like Turo.com. How much money can you make renting out your cargo van? According to Fluid Truck, you can make $14,000 per year if you rent out your cargo van full-time. If you want a more customized estimate, check out Turo's calculator. It will provide some pretty specific earnings estimates based on the year, make, and model of your van. I have provided a link to it below. How to rent out your pickup truck. Like with cargo vans, you can go on sites like Fetch Truck, Fluid Truck, and Turo.com to rent out your pickup truck. How much money can you make renting out your pickup truck? According to Fluid Truck, you can make $10,000 per year if you rent out your pickup truck full-time. And as we explained, you can also use Turo's calculator for a more customized estimate of your revenue based on the year, make, and model of your pickup truck. How to start a truck rental business. You've probably figured out by now that you can actually use the strategy of renting out your truck and turn it into a full-scale business. Because the rental income can often exceed the ongoing costs of owning a truck, it can be a viable business model. You can start off by acquiring 1 truck and renting it out for profit. Once you've proven it works, you can start to expand. Check out Coop if you want to pursue this. They have a program specifically designed for people who want to run this type of business. If you join, you will get access to data on utilization and rental trends so that you can pick the right vehicles for your market. Plus, you get access to vehicle parking, key management, maintenance, and more to help you manage your fleet of rental trucks. If you want to learn more, I have included a link to their program page below. How much can a truck rental business make? Generally speaking, you can make between $10,000 to $25,000 per year for a single truck, depending on the type of vehicle you have. Obviously, the more trucks in your fleet, the more you can earn. But the above is just an estimate. How much you actually make from your truck rental business will depend on how many trucks you have, what types of trucks you have, how well those trucks rent out, how much you can rent them out for, how well you manage your expenses, and a variety of other factors. As they say, your results may vary. I know we've provided the following data piecemeal throughout the video, but here is a consolidated table of how much you can expect to earn per vehicle type, according to Fluid Truck. As I mentioned, if your annual costs are less than the annual income you bring in, you have just set up a really nice little passive income business. Remember that your monthly financing or lease payments are not the only costs. You will want to set aside some money for the occasional repairs and maintenance too. But if you are smart about managing your expenses and you buy right, you can basically let this thing operate on autopilot. Pretty fantastic business model. So there you have it. Some great strategies on how to rent out your truck for profit, along with resources and tips to help you start making money right away. If you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons if you haven't already done so. They are a huge help and I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.